Hello everybody, this is Reverend Kyle here at Holy Cross. I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you a little bit about the new mandatory restrictions here in Alberta that have just been made known and just been talked about. You may have heard the announcement, you may have just heard them referenced, that in social gatherings now, there is a limit of 15 people. That includes wedding receptions and funeral receptions and birthday parties and Christmas parties and all this kind of stuff. Importantly, it does not include worship services, and that's an important point. So our Sunday morning gatherings continue as they've been going on since we were able to reopen. We are not under a numerical limit based on our ability to distance. We have the benefit of a huge place here, of a lot of space, and the congregation has been absolutely wonderful of abiding by that, of sitting in different pews and being apart from each other. And as long as we do that, we can have more than 15 people. And in fact, last Sunday, we had over 30, and it went really, really well. So I wanted to let you know, based on the new numerical restrictions that we have heard for social gatherings, I wanted to remind you that our Sunday worship services are not affected by that. However, I recognize that parishioners may have varying levels of comfort. And they may decide what is best for them based on rising numbers and new restrictions and all this kind of stuff as to how they best manage their involvement in church. And if you're in a place where you are saying, listen, I don't want to be a part of a service with 30 plus people, that's okay. That is completely fine. I wanted to remind you that we do 3 services a week. So we have an 8 o'clock Sunday morning service. That's the BCP service. And I know 8 o'clock can be early, but that's there. We also have a Wednesday morning 9:30 service, and that's a BCP service. Both those in-person services here have a lower attendance than our 10 o'clock service. So last Sunday we had like 30 plus people at 10 o'clock. But we only had, I think, 9 or 10 at 8 o'clock. Wednesday mornings sometimes is exactly the same way. It might be 6, it might be 7, it might be 4 on one week. So those numbers are lower anyway. So if you're feeling like, I don't want to be in a room with 30 other people, but I still want to go to church, those services are available to you, and I would point you to those because, again, they're done in the sanctuary here. We have a lot of space, and people can very much spread out, and that's fine. I also wanted to remind you that at any moment, you can book a time to come to the church and receive communion for yourself or for your entire family. We recognize that some people aren't comfortable coming out to a service even with 7 or 8 people, and again, that's fine. But they might be missing communion, and so we want to make that available to you. But in order to stop myself and Carmen and Larry from running in and out of people's houses over and over and over again, which I think is something that we just need to be conscious of, we are asking people, if possible, to come to the church. So book a time with myself, Carmen, or Larry, and say, I want to have communion, and book a time when that can happen. And it will just be myself and yourself, or Larry and your family, or Carmen and yourself, and it's a very controlled environment, but you can come and you can have communion and you can join in that sacrament of the church. At any moment, if you have questions, if you have thoughts, please don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. We are here to help you through this because as a church, we're in this together. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you, possibly in person, or if not, at least online. God bless you all.